Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode here, and we are sitting second in the AL East, right behind the Boston Red Sox, who have had a red hot start to the year, 5.5 games back, but we're ahead of the Orioles, the Yankees, and the Tampa Bay Rays are struggling mightily here. So we gotta find a way just to find ground. The Athletics are actually the first team in the wild card spots, and we are going to be going up against them with Ricky Tiedemann on the mound. Next game here, Brendan Donovan, someone we're looking at acquiring near the trade deadline. He's not going to bring too much home run power, but man oh man, he can get on base, and he's got some high average, and that's going to help out our offense there, and he's pretty solid defensively. Also, Nolan Gorman, if we are looking for some more home run power, he is someone that the Cardinals probably could part with if the right trade is made. But we are going to jump into it here, as we want to try and get to a spot where we are buyers at the trade deadline. And now we have the Sacramento Athletics in the meantime. Next year they will be the Las Vegas Athletics. And Dalton Varsho is having himself a nice run here, trying to get paid in free agency. Who knows if he's going to be a Blue Jay? If he wants over $25 million a year, I don't know if we're going to give it to him. We may just let him walk and tender him and see if we can get another pick in the draft and see if we can find some help in the trade market to replace him. Now Joey Estes is coming into the game, 2-4, 4.64 ERA, whip under league average, but he's not striking a lot of guys out. And a 2-0 count to Bichette. And he's doing what he's been doing all year, starting off the game with a bang. Solo shot, 405 feet. This one's out of here. Bo Bichette, he is on pace for a career year after signing his big contract when he was a free agent to remain with Toronto. And so far, he's proven that contract is worth it. Oh my goodness, what a way to start this game. And looking at the Rookie of the Year favorites, John Rhodes still in contention there. That Rule 5 draft pick, a huge pickup for the Blue Jays. And Bo Bichette, man oh man, Bo knows baseball. He's admiring that one just fly out of the park. Wow, way to get it started. Now Dalton Varsho hitting .262 and a 1-0 count. He's going to chop this one to first, just ahead of that fastball. And he is going to ground out there. Nick Kirks, the big Amish, is going to take that defensively. Now looking at the lineup for the Blue Jays, you got Guerrero, Santander, Barger, John Rhodes, Kirk, Blaze Jordan at third, and Andres Jimenez at second, who needs to get his average up. And Vladdy's going to take a one-out walk here, so man on first. And the big power bat of Tony Taters trying to bring him in. 1-2 count, the pitch. And that's going to be wide. Vladdy is going to go to second there with no throw. So runner in scoring position, and the Blue Jays trying to put pressure on the young pitcher of the Athletics. 2-2 count, the pitch. Check swing, they say he went. He doesn't agree with the call there. The check swing, he thought he was good, but the ump says no. My goodness. Now Addison Barger hitting .263. Young and upcoming player for the Blue Jays. Lots of team control. He's going to be a face of the franchise here with Vladdy and Bo. But he's going to hit a hard liner, and that will end the inning. But Bo Bichette gets the Blue Jays on the board here. 1 run, 1 hit, and a big one it was as we go to the bottom half with Ricky Tiedemann on the mound trying to shut down the Athletics offense. Now, Ricky Tiedemann, and his first full year in the majors, he's having a pretty solid year. 11 games, 2-4 record, ERA at 3.39, whip just above league average. So he's not going to strike out a lot of guys, but his walk rate is a little high right now, so hoping we can figure that out. But he's got a tough test here against the young Athletics lineup. Now, Jesse Winker, full count, lefty on lefty. Winker hitting .285 so far on the year. And he's going to strike out there with the outside changeup. Nasty pitch from Tiedemann. And that is what we need to see more of. Ricky Tiedemann striking out lefties, as that changeup had some nasty drop on it. And Winker hitting for good average is going to strike out Nasty. Now Matt Schumann hitting 267. He's also having a decent year at the plate. Blaze Jordan at third. He will make the play there. 2 up, 2 down for Ricky Tiedemann to start off the bottom half. And looking at the Athletics lineup, Brent Rooker, Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson, Connor Norby at third, Zach Geloff, Shea Langeliers, and JJ Bleday. Pretty young lineup for the Athletics, but all in all, they are turning things around quickly. And Brent Rooker, 14 home runs, 32 RBIs, and hitting 291. And pitch from Tiedemann is going to be out of here. This is back. Dalton Varsho at the wall trying to track it, and it's over his head. This game is tied. Brent Rooker, this man can just smoke the ball. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Santa Maria. Ricky Tiedemann tries the two-seamer inside, and that one just got left over the plate a little too much. And the Athletics have tied it just like that. Wow. Brent Rooker. Where did this guy come from and all that power all of a sudden? A couple of years ago, he was nothing. Now an 0-2 count to Kurtz. And he's going to strike out the lefty there. A strong answer from the solo shot. But this game is tied as we head to the top of the second with the Blue Jays offense trying to find a way to help out the young lefty on the mound. Now John Rhodes, full count, hitting 273. And he gets a hold of this one. It's high, it's deep, it has a chance, and it is out of here. Leading off the second, John Rhodes. That is going to help his Rookie of the Year case. Joey Estes gives up his second shot. John Rhodes, fourth on his young season here. And he's got some power in his game. My goodness, I keep on saying it, but how do people leave him on the Rule 5 draft? He's got some game. And only at 25 years old, he's got a lot of baseball left in him. Now a 1-0 count to Kirk. And he hits a chopper to short. At the throw, Kirk's speed, not there. He's going to ground out, and Joey Estes, a strong bounce-back performance. And the Blaze Jordan experience is still happening here. Trying to get him going. And he hits a slider into left. This one is high, but not going to be deep enough as it's dying off. And he's going to fly out there, so 2 outs in the top of the second. 1 already in. Andres Jimenez struggling mightily offensively. And he's just going to hit a slider chopper to second, and that will do it there. But the Blue Jays retake the lead. It is 2-1 thanks to John Rhodes here. The Rookie of the Year candidate. Continuing his hot young start to the season. We need to get him going. Now Jacob Wilson. One of the better young shortstops in the game. He's going to hit a chopper to Bichette. And he will ground out to his counterpart there. Leadoff man is retired. A big bat to get out of the game early. Bo Bichette. Just enough arm strength to beat the speed. Now Norby acquired from the Marlins in the offseason. He's having a career year so far. He's jammed. And this one into right. Barter's there. And he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Strong start for Ricky Tiedemann. Now a full count. Zach Geloff hitting 235. He's going to strike out there. Nasty slider from Tiedemann. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Ricky Tiedemann, 3 strikeouts already through 2 innings. And he's on pace for a season-high strikeouts. We love it. Bo Bichette, homered earlier, full count. And this one chopped to third. Norby is there, and he's got him. Leadoff man retired there. Bo Bichette just rolling over that slider. Now Varsho, 1-1 count. And he hits a hard liner. This one's going to drop. It's in the gap all the way to the wall. And that's going to be a double. A huge hit for Dalton Varsho as his hot start is going to be a huge, huge welcome to this offense. As he's looking for a career season offensively in batting average department. Usually only a 200 to 220 hitter. Now Vladdy hitting 295. He walked earlier. Runner in scoring position. And this one is jammed. It could drop, and it will right in front of the right fielder. So runners at first and third with one out. Blue Jays looking to score for the third straight inning here against Joey Estes. And Anthony Santander, 0-2 count. He hits a hard chopper right past Connor Norby, who gives it a good ole. As that could have been a double play, but Norby just whiffs on that one. And I wonder how they'll rule that, if that's an error or a hit. But that one was smoked down the third base line. That's why they call it the hot corner. Ole. Now Addison Barger. He hits one into left. This one is back. Has a chance. And run down at the warning track. So runners stuck at first and second with two outs. Addison Barger almost hits a 3-run jack there. Oppo Taco. Now John Rhodes, 0-2 count. Caught looking there. Fastball paints the black. And he is watching that one all day. Anthony Santander brings in a run to make it 3-1 Blue Jays here. So we go to the bottom half of the third. And looking at Ricky Tiedemann and the Blue Jays pitching staff, so far, all in all, so far in the top 10 for most categories besides strikeouts, which we're not too surprised there. We don't have a lot of firepower in that department, but we're keeping the runs down. Now Shea Langoliers leading off, and he's going to hit a hard liner dropping in front of Barger. Leadoff man on base for the first time for the Athletics today in the bottom half of the third. JJ Bleday, 1-2 count. A pitch. This one is in the dirt. Kirk can't catch that one. Usually is so good at trapping those. One of the better defensive catchers in the game. But Shea Langoliers is hurt on the play. Possibly broken hand. That's a big blow to Athletics. And there's a strikeout there on Bleday with the man on second. Jesse Winker, 1-2 count. And lefty on lefty crime. Ricky Tiedemann is finding his groove today. His 5th strikeout. He's looking for a season-high strikeout performance. And the lefties are struggling against that slider. That's got some nasty break on it. Now Max Schumann is going to hit a hard grounder to Vladdy, and he scoops it up. So the Athletics get one hit, can't bring in the run. And the Blue Jays still up 3-1 here. So we go to the top of the fourth. And looking at the last 10 games, Blue Jays 7-3 in that stretch. And Kirk with the 1-1 count. He hits a hard liner to right, and that's going to drop right in front of the right fielder. Leadoff man on base. Getting to Joey Estes early on. Need to see if we can bring in some runs. And Blaze Jordan, 3-1 count. He will take a walk there. Getting on base for the first time today. Second walk allowed for Estes. And with 2 on, no outs. The Athletics are going to the bullpen here as Joey Estes' day is done. He cannot get through 4 innings. So they bring on Merrill Kelly, the former Arizona Diamondbacks starter, now in the bullpen here for the Athletics. Trying to keep this game within reach. And a 2-2 count to Jimenez. Hard chopper right to short. Nice stop there from Wilson. No, he can't beat him. Jimenez beats it out on the ground. Strong effort there. Bases are now loaded. Andres Jimenez, when you're struggling, you just got to find hits any way you can get them. And he beats it by a mile. So Bo Bichette, 1-2 counts. The pitch from Kelly. Check swing, and he can't hold it there. The cutter got him. So Varsho with a full count. Bases loaded. He hits this in the center. It is high. It's deep. Can it get out? No, it's caught at the wall. So 1 run is going to come in for a sacrifice fly here. But my goodness, that close to a grand slam for Dalton Varsho. 105 off the bat, but he still gets an RBI on the play. Now Vladdy 1-for-1 with the walk. An 0-2 count, hard grounder right up the middle, right to the shortstop. Spin throw, got him. So the Athletics defense here gets Merrill Kelly out of the bases loaded situation, only giving up 1 run. So go to the bottom half, Brent Rooker, 2-2 count. He homered his last at bat. He's done a strikeout here. A nice response from Ricky Tiedemann there. Now Jacob Wilson, full count. Lefty on lefty to avoid Wilson on deck. And Nick Kurtz hard grounder to short. He's got him. 2 up, 2 down. Ricky Tiedemann looking solid here in Sacramento. On the road. Definitely like to see that out of a young pitcher. Now Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he's hitting this into right. The Athletics will go 1-2-3. Routine play there in right. As the Blue Jays offense will look to continue a 5th straight inning of scoring here in the top of the 5th. Now Anthony Santander leading off. A pitch from Kelly. And this is out of here possibly. It has a chance. No! We thought for sure that was going to leave the park. That will die off. So an 0-1 count for Addison Barter. 0 for 2 on the day. And he smokes this one into right center. It's back. But the wind is going to get this one too. Oh man, oh man. We looked like we had a nice banging start to the inning. And John Rhodes, 1 for 2. Home run and a strikeout. Merrill Kelly with the pitch. And this one is out of here. John Rhodes. He's got a 2-run home run day. 381 feet. Could have been further if that wall did not stop it. And it's 5-1. The Blue Jays have scored in 5 straight innings here. 4-run lead now. Bichette and Guerrero are hyped for this young outfielder. And the future is bright in the outfield with Rhodes, Barger, Loperfido, and Schneider. My goodness. He's got some pop in his game. John Rhodes. He may go down as one of the best Rule 5 draft picks in the Blue Jays history. Now Alejandro Kirk trying to keep the pressure on. Merrill Kelly with the pitch. And this one is going to be popped. Right to the first baseman. Nick Kurtz is there and he makes the catch. But Toronto brings in some runs here thanks to John Rhodes' second shot of the day. 5 runs, 8 hits through 5 for your Blue Jays offense. And we go to the bottom half of the 5th as Ricky Tiedemann looks to continue his dominance here against the Athletics. And news around the league so far. Alvarez has a hit streak to 19 games. Impressive there. Now an 0-1 count to Norby. Liner right at Vladdy in the opposite hot corner. Now a 2-2 count to Zach Geloff. And this one, just a low hanging center fielder ball. Varsho's there. Routine play. 2 up, 2 down. Now Yasmani Grandal in the game for Langoliers. Possibly broken hand, and he's going to strike out there. Ricky Tiedemann gets the veteran catcher down on strikes. And we go ahead here. Blue Jays up 5-1. Athletics offense struggling here against the young lefty. And things are looking bright. Comparing the 2 starters, Ricky Tiedemann went 5. Striking out 7. 2 hits allowed. Joey Estes couldn't get through 4. Blaze Jordan in the top of the 6th. 0-1 counts. This one is smoked. Could it be his first home run in the majors? And this one caught just shy of the wall. Man, oh man, flirting with history there, but Blaze Jordan just has not been lucky this year. And a 1-1 count to Jimenez. And this one is shot in the center. This one not as deep, going to be caught. Routine play. 2 up, 2 down here. As the 8 and 9 hitters can't get on base. And Bo Bichette, he's 1 for 3. He is looking for another home run here. A pitch. And this one, hard liner. It is going to be fair. And Bo Bichette, he is going to go to second with a 2-out double there. That one smoked. 105 off the bat. All over that fastball there. His 16th double on the year. Now Dalton Varsho, 0-1 count. This one jammed. Now get down. And it's going to drop. Varsho trying to go to second. He's thrown out, but that's going to be a run. The Blue Jays have scored in 6 straight innings. It's now 6-1. Now in the bottom half, Tiedemann still looking to continue his dominance. That's 8 strikeouts on the day. Season high for Ricky Tiedemann. 0-2 count to Winker. The pitch. And this one chopper to Bichette. Bichette has time. He's got him. 2 up, 2 down. Ricky Tiedemann, what a performance on the mound today against the Athletics. Trying to pass him for the first wild card spot. Now 1-2 count. This one chopped to Jimenez. He will make it. Routine play there. Athletics go 1-2-3. And your Blue Jays have a 6-1 lead. 6 runs, 10 hits through 6 for your Blue Jays offense. Now Jojo Romero coming into the game out of the bullpen. He's been hot and cold. Man, oh man, he had a rough start. Then he started to pick it up. Now he's back to being cold again. In the bottom of the 9th. 2-2 count to Baudet. And he strikes him out. 98 miles an hour up top. A big strikeout there to start off the bottom of the 9th. As the Toronto Blue Jays looking to close things out. Now Jesse Winker, he's 0 for 3 on the day. But he gets a hold of this one. It's back. And this one is going to get out of here. 6-2 solo shot for Jesse Winker. 394 feet. Only the 3rd hit of the day. Jesse Winker, that's his 8th home run on the year. And that one got out of here in a hurry. Addison Barter just looked at it. Didn't even try and run it down. My goodness, Jojo Romero giving up way too many home runs right now. Now Max Schumann hitting 259 now. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Watching that one for a strike. Sinker 0-1 count. Next pitch from Romero. See if he can find a way to answer back after that home run. Varsho is back and he makes the catch shy of the warning track there. Tracking that one very well. Now Brent Rooker. 1-2 count. 1 for 3. Got him with the changeup, and the Blue Jays get a big win here against the Athletics. Ricky Tiedemann, what a performance on the mound. He is getting red hot. And the Blue Jays come on the road here and get a big 6-2 victory against the Athletics. And will move into the first wild card spot now. Ricky Tiedemann with his 3rd win of the year. And the Athletics only managed to get 3 hits. Only 2 against Ricky Tiedemann. And John Rhodes with the multiple home run game. Man, oh man, it's going to be a good second half of this season, I'm telling you. We're turning it around, I feel. And a 10-6 victory here. Shane Bieber gets his 5th victory in the year. Varsho, Guerrero, Barger with home runs. Vladdy with 4 RBIs. Barger with 3. Bieber gives up 5, but still gets the victory. Game 3 against the Athletics. And down 3-2, top of the 8th. Ryan McMahon at the plate. Ooh, we do tie it up with the Athletics. Win this one 4-3. Varsho, Joey Loperfido with 2 RBIs. We'll take that. Kevin Gausman only gives up 3. So solid game from Gausman. Now the Angels. Up 2-1. Garcia, we have faith. Ooh, we win that one 3-2. The bullpen does falter, but the offense helps out. Jimenez with the home run, McMahon and Varsho. John Rhodes goes 0 for 4. Bichette goes 0 for 4. But Francis only gives up 1 earned run. Game 2 with Brios on the mound versus Yusei Kikuchi, the former Blue Jay. Oh, and he dropped this one 4-1. Desan Brown, minor league injury there. John Rhodes, he goes 2 for 4. Nice answer back game. Bichette goes 1 for 3. Schneider 1 for 5. Brios gives up 4 through 5. Now game 3 of this series, Tiedemann back on the mound here. And a comeback opportunity. Top 9. And the Blue Jays offense gets the comeback victory here. 37-28 now. That's a huge comeback win. Man with 2 home runs. Vladdy with 1. John Rhodes goes 1 for 3. Oh, we'll take it. The offense comes up huge. John Rhodes with the stolen base. Tiedemann gives up 3 through 3 innings. Jeff Hoffman credited with the win. Garcia with the save. Interesting choice there of the bullpen, but we'll take it. Now Cleveland, 32-35. Trying to turn things around. Shane Bieber having a huge game against his former team, shutting them out. And now we're 10 games above 500. Wow, Ryan McMahon, he is getting hot with the bats. That's another home run. Shane Bieber goes 8 innings, giving up no earned runs. Now Kevin Gausman in game 2. And that's another big game victory there. Can we sweep Cleveland? That would be huge. And we'll look here. Santander with 2 home runs. Vladdy, 3 RBIs. John Rhodes goes 1 for 3. All right, the offense shows up here in Game 2. We'll take that. Gosman with his 6th victory. Hoffman with his 22nd save. Game 3, 2-2, top 7. Garcia on the mound. And they win this one 3-2, avoiding the sweep. Can't win them all. But Vladdy and Loperfido with home runs. Bowden Francis, another strong game on the mound. Game 1 against Houston. We win this one 7-5. Jake Bloss gets the victory against the team that drafted him. Anthony Santander with the home run. Loperfido with 2. Bichette with 2. Oh, we'll take that. Need the offense to start pitching things up. Jose Barrios gives up 5. He doesn't even get through the first inning. And we still win this game. Now Ricky Tiedemann on the mound. And another strong performance from Tiedemann. And that's a big offensive game again from your all lineup here. 7-3 victory versus the Astros. Pedro Pejas gets the only home run. Joey Loperfido goes 2 for 4. Ricky Tiedemann only gives up 1 through 7 innings. And looking at potential prospects here, Huey Bryant, someone that we could take in the later rounds. He is going to definitely be a project player. Gene Dixon, someone to replace Hoffman as the closer in a couple of years. Possibly. There's also Myler Mueller, center fielder project. We don't have many prospects in the outfield right now. They're all kind of slowly making their way up. So we definitely would like to draft some outfielders for the future for Toronto or some trade capital. But until next time, people, we are going to sign off. And we are now sitting 4.5 games behind the Red Sox, right in front of the Yankees and the Orioles. We will see you guys next time. Till then, peace.